it was what's good, Tori? What's up, man? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it, man. I'm actually gonna talk about it a little bit. Um, dude, man, it was it was probably mentally the hardest thing I've ever done. Mentally, it was because
Uh,
at the end of the day, man, think of it, food like that drives everything.
mhm.
If people start getting hungry, guess what people are gonna start doing? They go survival mode. So food like makes you do some things that you thought you would never do, man. So it starts certain cravings start kicking up and stuff like that. So but man, like mentally well overall it was the hardest thing I've ever had I've done compared to professional baseball, compared to playing football in college. Uh, I mean, you name it, coaching, whatever it is, because at some point, like your talent is at the end of the day, you control your talent. You know what I'm saying? Like your talent is your talent, but
Right.
it's very hard, man. Like with food, man, it's so hard. Then you have in today's society, there's so much temptations. Like me going to work and back, bro. I pass at least 20 restaurants, at least every day. One way there, one way back.
Yeah.
Like 20 on the way, another 20 on the way back. That's not including Wawa, about 3 or 4 Dunkin' Donuts, a Krispy Kreme. Like, bruh, it gets real, man. So, that's why I said it was the hardest because you had temptations every single day. So, and then the other thing is like you said with the dedication, man, consistency. It's crazy how much we're creatures of habits, but it's hard for us to continue consistency. So just being consistent, man.
Yeah.
That's like literally that's you just like you have to make sure your meal prep, yeah, your meals are done right, your meals are on point. Like think of every single day for months. You're measuring your food. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making sure like, okay, I gotta do this. And to be honest, it gets easier with your food. It gets easier because you learn it. So I was after 2 weeks, I was even looking what I had to eat because I knew what I had to eat and my measurements. Every now and then I check just to double check, just make sure. But after 2 weeks, it gets it gets pretty easy. But the first 2 weeks are tough, man. So, but like I said, man, the consistency, going to the gym, consistently eating, because there's days, man, you're like, you don't want to eat that food. You want to have a cheat meal or, there's times I had to force myself to eat. I literally had to force myself to eat.
Yeah.
Um, and then there's days like I had to force myself to the gym, and like a lot of people, I am addicted to the gym. Like, but you do like any other day, like any other thing. Like, you might love your wife, you might love your job, you might love your kids, but there are days, man, you just can't stand them, and you don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
got to get up and do it. You got to go to work. You got to, work on your marriage. You got to be a father or a mother to your kids. So you just can't stop, man. So just the consistency, man. That's why like I told everybody, man, like people's encouraging words, people saying like, hey man, you look great, you doing like I'm dead serious. That really helped me because I remember hearing people telling me, even with you, like, yo man, you looking good, keep pushing, Lotto hitting me up, checking on me and telling me I'm looking good and stuff like that. So even, people at the gym or people at my job, like that generally helped me keep going every
Mhm.
single day, man, because there's days, boy, I was out of it. I was like, I ain't gonna make it.
Listen,